Autistic people can take language, questions, and communication very, very literally because we often have very black and white ways of thinking. And I just want to explain a few examples from my own life and that some of my friends have told me from their experiences about how literal autistic individuals can often take things. So, one example from my life is a few years ago when I was being interviewed at my golf club all about autism and finding a girlfriend. And the person who was interviewing me said to me, "Can you give me an analogy between golf and finding a girlfriend?" And I had to answer this quite quickly on the spur of the moment. So basically, I thought, well, what's the best thing possible in golf? Well, it's a hole in one. And what do I want my girlfriend to be? Well, the best possible girlfriend I could find or have. So I said that I wanted my girlfriend to be my hole in one, which at the time I thought was a really clever thing to say and made perfect sense. But when I came home, my mum was absolutely killing herself with laughter because she couldn't believe that I'd actually said this. And that's one example of me being really, really literal. Also, I remember when I went into a hotel room once and I went into the bathroom and there was a sign above the toilet that said, "Please do not flush anything except toilet paper." And I stood there laughing because I thought, well, if I can only flush toilet paper, how am I supposed to go to the toilet? And one of my friends was telling me about a trip that he once took to London on the train. And when he was standing at his local train station, he read a sign on the platform that said, "Please do not cross the yellow line." And when his train arrived, he felt like he was doing something really naughty because he realised that he would have to cross the yellow line in order to board the train. So those are just some examples of how literal autistic people can sometimes take things. And if you take this into like an interview scenario, if you were to ask an autistic person a question like, "Why do you want this job?" then be prepared for them to give an answer along the lines of, "So we can earn money, so that we can afford to buy ourselves a house." Because autistic individuals often take language, communication, and interactions very, very literally. And those are just a few examples from my life and some other stories from my friends of how literal autistic individuals can really be.